My life story. Why I want to tell you my story? Because I want to show you how you can change if you do something for yourself. At the beginning, I would like to show you how I looked before my change. This is my photos 2 years ago. And how I look now, and what I did. One day I woke up one morning and understand. I am a young woman, and what I do with my life. I really want to change. In that time I had 117 kilos more weight. I bought treadmill because I'm afraid to go to the gym. I don't want when others look at me. I had inferiority complex, and for me it was so important what will say about me other people around me. Then I found article by internet from what kilos can you start run on the treadmill. And I found information better start from 100 kilos. But I wasn't disappointed because I started to revise my food menu and I more walk almost my weekend. Before I ate 2 times a day. It was early on morning and late on evening, but I changed it. I started to eat early on morning with little protein, and I started to eat lunch too. Evening meal I had not later than 8 p.m. before I ate at 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. and I think it is normal and it is okay, but I changed this mind. I ate only like before with small protein and the other time. This regime I lived 2 months. After, when I stand on the scales, it was surprising me because my weight was 100 kilos. How much I was happy I can't tell you because this event opened for me possibilities to start training on the treadmill. But when I decide to start train on the treadmill, I can't do it. I long time can't start. I feel uncertainty in my strength. I understand I need to go the next step, but I feel so much inside and afraid and I can't do it. But I started make some exercise. I found by YouTube some exercise lessons. And after I made my own training program, I did exercise 2 times a week. After my exercise, I started to get interested in relationships. And I met one very nice man. At start we was like friends, but after some time I understand I like him so much. But he said he loved me. But I only like him. But with time I decided open him my heart, and I also told him I love him. Because I feel it from my inner. These feelings gave me additional strength to go on the treadmill. And I did it only in another month. But I did it because I decided I won't be better for my man. I won't be beautiful for my man. And I don't understand that I need it to do for myself, but not for other people. But that time I didn't understand it. And in this time I didn't know language, what know my partner. And we talked by internet with translation program. But we understand each other very good. But in my head, I decide if I won't be with this man who I love, I need know this language, and I started find materials and articles, grammar book by internet. In that time, I can't to take teacher who will teach me, but I did it for myself. Its language is English. How you see, I speak English not very well, but it's middle. But anytime I try to develop my skills. When I met this man, I started training every day without any free days. At beginning, I start with exercise, and after I run at start 30 minutes, after 1 hour. With time, I changed my training program for more difficult, and I run faster. I make this exercise and run for 10 months every day. In this time, our relationships was good and calm. We support each other and trust each other. This continued for another year. But with time, our relationship began to deteriorate. During this time, I changed a job, and that time I started to understand our relationship. It's like illusion, but not real. I tried to talk with my partner, but I couldn't do it because when I started a conversation and something didn't go according to my plan, I started to put pressure on my partner, and he didn't like it. Over time, he closed himself off from me again, and it happened when I lost my new job. I think my life is over. I haven't job, I haven't money, I haven't relationship. Nothing. I felt so broken and killed, and of no use to anyone. And that time I still had debts and needed to fix the car, and the money was only enough for us to live on. But my family helped me a lot in this time. My mother, father, and sister, they advised me, a good mechanic who fixed my car, and my sister gave me money to pay the mechanic. After this situation, I understand my life is broken, but I need something to do. I can't sit and nothing do. I have to pull myself together and start doing something. And one night, I cried very hard and I asked the universe for help. Where should I go next? Where should I go? And what should I do to renew my relationship? Because I realized that I love this person very much and I did not want to lose him. And for my surprise, universe helped me. It directed me where I need to go. It was so very hard period for me because I need to meet my fears. I had to face all my fears starting from childhood, and I worked through all these fears. I've worked with comparisons from childhood when mom and dad compared me with other kids, and I took it close to myself. I start to looking my attitude for mom and dad, my attitude for other people around me, they mean and reaction for me. And when I was done with these all fears, only that I can open my heart for absolutely love. I started again dream and make my own desires. I had to work through fears that concern relationship with a partner and let go of old partners mentally, removed all attachment. I understood why my relationship began to deteriorate. I understood where I went wrong and what afraid was my partner too. I understood all people around us like mirrors from ourselves inner. I let go more my character features and found way how needs to be woman, but not man in the woman's skirt. I cleared the space around me from unnecessary people who slowed me down. I understood what mean word woman. Now I live my heart and my inner voice. I told you this story so that you understand that only you can pull yourself out of any situation, and you don't need someone to pull you. You can do it yourself when you start listening to your inner voice. I created this channel to help those people who are beginning to understand and reveal themselves, so that you do not have to tote such a long path as I did, so that they can unpack faster than I did. But for this you need to love yourself, and my channel is aimed to making you love yourself. This is my story, and I am very grateful any person what I met in my life and who helped me to find and understand myself. When I start to listen my inner voice. Guys, I wish you to find yourself when you will start love yourself.